Which cryptocurrency is being attacked by the SEC after XRP? How long will crypto holders believe in Ripple? How much will XRP cost in mid-2020? 3. We will answer. In the interest of providing some context, it is important to note that Coinbase has just initiated legal action against the SEC in the United States Circuit Court. The lawsuit originates from a petition for rulemaking that the biggest cryptocurrency exchange sent to the SEC in July, seeking that the agency offer regulatory rules for the cryptocurrency sector. The petition was filed by the exchange, which is demanding that the SEC establish regulatory standards for the cryptocurrency industry. Coinbase intends to use the action to compel the organization responsible for regulating securities to provide affirmative or negative responses to a number of questions. Coinbase's chief legal officer, Paul Grewal, was the one to break the news. As a direct consequence of this, advocates of XRP as well as cryptographic currencies in general have expressed their satisfaction with the news. Supporters of Bitcoin Cash, BTC, the sixth largest cryptocurrency in terms of market size, have rushed to Twitter to express their elation at Coinbase's intention to fight the SEC. BTC is ranked 6th in terms of market size. Jeremy Hogan, a partner at Hogan and a lawyer, was one among the numerous members of the XRP community to give the San Francisco-based exchange positive feedback. The pro-XRP attorney reacted to a question regarding Coinbase's case against the SEC by tweeting today something along the lines of the best form of defense is a good offense. Coinbase's legal counsel Hogan believes that this step demonstrates that the company was not prepared to take a passive stance and wait for a case to be filed by the SEC. It is possible that Hogan was making a reference to the Wells notice that was sent to Coinbase by the SEC earlier this month. The choice made by the San Francisco-based exchange to challenge the SEC was applauded not only by the aforementioned attorney Hogan, but also by other members of the XRP community. In the meanwhile, some people who support XRP have the opinion that there is no good reason to applaud Coinbase's move against the SEC. In a tweet that was published today, an anonymous XRP analyst named CryptoBull encouraged investors in the sixth largest cryptocurrency not to celebrate Coinbase's plan to fight the SEC. Coinbase is the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. An prominent individual referred to the cryptocurrency exchange situated in San Francisco as a coward, after the exchange removed XRP from its listing and did not support Ripple in its first legal battle against the SEC. On the other side, Attorney Hogan disagrees with CryptoBull and believes that many XRP proponents no longer see Coinbase as an adversary. Will Ripple depart the United States as Coinbase did in favor of a country with more lenient cryptocurrency regulations? Last week, Coinbase, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States, grabbed headlines when it said it had obtained a license to operate in Bermuda and would soon be launching an offshore exchange. Meanwhile, Ripple's legal fight with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, continues with a verdict reportedly imminent. Ripple has already stated its willingness to battle and is likely to appeal all the way to the Supreme Court, although a ruling might take years to come down. In addition, in July 2022, CEO Brad Garlinghouse threatened to relocate the crypto corporation if it was unsuccessful in its legal fight with the SEC. If we don't win here in the U.S., we'll take our business somewhere. We still have a huge company to establish. If the local regulatory environment isn't going to be helpful to us, then why bother? Some indicators have emerged over the last few weeks suggesting that Ripple is actively growing its footprint in other nations and exploring their potential advantages. In recent interviews, Garlinghouse and other Ripple executives have regularly gushed about the positive regulatory and business climates in various nations. Ripple's top lawyer, Stuart Alderoty, said last week that he was in the United Kingdom on the day of the Gensler testimony before Congress. I was not around yesterday to see the uproar at the Gensler hearing. I am now in London, where I am working with my team to expand our firm. I'm afraid I have no words to describe how incompetent the SEC seems from across the water. Ripple's International Policy Counsel Susan Friedman has spoken highly of the game, changing development prompted by Europe's MiCA crypto legislation in recent weeks. It's not a lack of compliance, she said, but rather a lack of understanding that's plagued the United States in recent weeks. XRP community member Anders L. has also discovered other indicators of Ripple abandoning the U.S. on the official website. She adds in her most recent tweet, Ripple currently has 66 available roles, 46 of which are located in countries other than the USA. 6 of the available American jobs are unpaid internships. Additionally, he realized, nonetheless, the local finds the remark peculiar. Following the conclusion of the dispute, Bank of America, BOA, aims to strengthen its cooperation with Ripple, as reported by Bitcoinist. It's improbable that Bank of America would bail out now, so close to the finish line. So then, what's the use? There's been no formal word about Ripple leaving the United States, but the company does seem to be paying more attention to the rest of the globe. This is not shocking, but it could be simple for Ripple to carry out its threat. A girl was ripped in half by a shark in front of her friends. The Ripple V's. SEC court case has been going on for 2 years and 120 days, and the judgment date is still unknown. While numerous legal experts think the ruling is close, it is unknown when it will be made public. The lawsuit has strained relations between the SEC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, Congress, and the cryptocurrency sector, putting enormous pressure on Judge Annalisa Torres. According to XRP community attorney John E. Deaton, the Ripple V's. SEC court case is the most important fraud SEC enforcement action since 1946. He also said that considering the gravity of the case, Judge Torres is taking her time and carefully evaluating every statement. If the verdict goes against Ripple, Judge Torres understands she's dealing with a conservative court. And if it goes in Ripple's favor, she will have to defend it to everyone. Based on past orders by Judge Torres, lawyers John Deaton and James K. Phelan believe a verdict will be issued by the end of April. Ashley Prosper, an XRP community member, has also anticipated an eventful week, noting Judge Torres' judgment on the Daubert petitions, which took 52 days to resolve. Given the importance of the Ripple V's SEC court case for global commerce and banking, Judge Torres has been subjected to enormous pressure. While the decision is anticipated shortly, it is unknown when it will be made public. The lawsuit has significantly elevated the stakes for both Ripple and the SEC, and the crypto world is waiting for the verdict with bated breath.